English reading practice. Listen, read and practice. Nasser was the son of a farmer. His father's farm was poor. And Nasser worked on it for a long time. But then his father died. And Nasser said, I needn't stay here now. I'll sell this farm and buy one in a better place. Then I'll soon be rich. He bought a farm in the east of the country. But then their new neighbors said to him, the weather's often very bad here. The wind's very strong, and it breaks windows and doors. You must build a room under the ground. And then you and your family can go down there. And you'll be safe from the wind. So Nasser built a room under the ground. It was a lot of work, because the ground was hard. But after that, the weather was good for a very long time. There was no wind, and Nasser spoke angrily. He said, why did I listen to my neighbors? I didn't have to make that room under the ground. The wind never blows strongly here. But then one day there was a very strong wind, and Nasser and his family had to go down into their room under the ground. They were there for a long time. Then the wind stopped, and they came up. All the windows and doors in their house were broken. Nasser was not angry about his work now. He smiled happily and said, I'm glad I built that room. Listen again. What does the word must show here? The wind is very strong, so Nasser and his family must go down into the room under the ground. Must shows obligation.
must هنا تعبر عن الواجب أو الالتزام أو الضرورة. يعني it's necessary for Nasser and his family to go down into the room under the ground. Or it's a must for Nasser and his family to go down into the room under the ground. It's obligatory for Nasser and his family to go down into the room under the ground.
Listen. What does the word needn't show here? Nasser and his family needn't stay under the ground now, because the wind has stopped. Needn't shows no obligation.
needn't هنا تعبر عن عدم وجود ضرورة. بمعنى it's not necessary for Nasser and his family to stay under the ground now because the wind has stopped.
My sister made a cake. You must try it. It's lovely. We can walk to the bookshop if you want, but we don't have to. The bus goes there. You mustn't run next to the swimming pool. You might fall over. In England, most people have to work until they are 67. I must buy some bread from the shops. Don't let me forget. We needn't have run to the museum because it was already closed when we got there. Poor Walid broke his leg yesterday and had to go to hospital. Thanks for watching.